What up, YouTube? T-Moose here. Here is my review for another Ron Howard film, which is the 1996 film Ransom. Now, here you got Mel Gibson, who portrays a former fighter pilot who has built an airline from scratch and is now under investigation for bribing union officials. Here he lives with his wife, portrayed by Renee Russo, who of course they work together on Lethal Weapon. And he lives with his wife on Central Park, where they, take their young son, portrayed by Brawley Nolte, who I believe was Nick Nolte's son, if I'm not mistaken. But they end up taking the son to a science fair, and he ends up being kidnapped, and a ransom note arrives by anonymous email, and of course, Facebook and stuff wasn't around back in the days, alright? And so, the FBI is caught, even though, as Gibson observes, the FBI spent, 3 months trying to bury the case. And so, the movie makes a little mystery about the identity of the kidnappers, and the gang is also, and the movie pretty much makes, makes a little mystery about these kidnappers, and is a cat and mouse game that takes place. The gang is, of course, masterminded by Gary Sinise, who, of course, worked with Ron Howard a year before with the classic Apollo 13. And Gary Sinise is this crooked police detective, and you also got Lily Taylor, who portrays his girlfriend here, who once worked with Gibson and knows the family routine. And so other members includes a computer whiz and a couple of low-life thugs here. And you also got the FBI kidnapping expert portrayed by Delroy Lindo, who was just seen in Spike Lee's Defy Blood, who wants Gibson to pay the ransom, and he tries to, but an FBI helicopter interrupts the ransom drop, and Gibson, becomes convinced that the kidnappers had no plan to return the child alive. So it's pretty much like the 90s version of Take It. Ransom is pretty good. I mean, it does really feel like Taking It in a way. Mel Gibson, at his finest, was pretty good in this. I mean, Mel Gibson, say what you want about Gibson, he's a bit of a whack job. But the guy's always on his game, and he is really terrific in this. The film actually made about $309.5 million in the box office. It has about 75% of Rotten Tomatoes, so there's a lot of people who really enjoy this film. Not to mention, you even got Donnie Wahlberg, Liev Schreiber was in this, Evan Handler. You had some really good cast lists in this. The screenplay by Richard Price and Alexander Agnon was pretty good in this. And the film is even based on a 1956 Glenn Ford movie of the same name as well. So it's a bit of a remake if you want to look at it. And yeah, I mean, it has some really cool drill rides. This movie will leave you guessing from beginning to end. I'm not really going to spoil anything because I don't know how many people still haven't really seen Ransom. But it's a really good film. If you guys haven't really seen Ron Howard's Ransom, give it a shot. Definitely one of Mel Gibson's best work, in my opinion. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen Ron Howard's Ransom? If so, what's your thought of it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Where does it rank on your favorite Ron Howard films? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Simu, signing off.